Hello, this is White Wolf on Tera Rising. Just wanted to give a little bit of update about crafting. I mentioned earlier that as soon as I figured out what was going on here in Tera with crafting, I'd be sharing what I found out. So if you look here on the mini-map, I'm in the city of Valikia, and I'm at the north gate city teleportal. I originally had mapped into this teleportal about right here, ran over here, ported over to this, just so I can run around to the crafting area. Now, this is the main crafting area, the only place I've found where you can craft in the game. So, take you over there and show you what all I've discovered. Now, in a recent video, I was really poorly equipped for the situation at hand. Had a large stalker pretty much haunt
You look
me there.
ready for battle. Remember why we're fighting.
The deal was, I didn't have enough of these healing potions here to get by on. Now, there's a couple of things I found out. One is you can buy this medicated bandage at a specialty vendor. I found one of those in Lumbertown. Look into that. It's level barred, so I can get these for level 35, and there's some for each set of levels. So, as far as crafting goes, I've done a lot of work in the alchemy. I was a little bit confused about this at first. Let me show what I was talking about. It's a craft panel. Alchemy.
An auspicious visit.
So, I was making these scrolls. I'm not really sure why I got into this, but I started making this curative burst. I started with a curative scroll, and I got the curative burst, and I wasn't real sure where you got the recipes for the potions. Well, just right here, you just click on this tab. So I went a long time without having the ability to make potions, and I guess yesterday I figured this out. So now I've got this healing elixir 5, health restorative 4. I need health restorative 5, so let's see if we can find that. Not seeing it there. Let's see here. Health restorative. I saw some health restoratives back here. Okay. That's it there. Health restorative 5. It takes spine, shelter fiber, professional alchemy. Okay. Purchase that. You gotta close out the vendor before you can learn a recipe or you'll just sell it back to them. Okay, so I've got 34 of those fine fibers. Now I need 34 professional alchemy kits.
We honor each other.
And this NPC here has formulas. You need to find the NPC that has materials. So
Get to the point.
make sure you're under the right section here as well. Kits and catalysts. Professional alchemy kit. I'm gonna drag this here and it'll ask me how many. Well, I got 34, so I'm gonna use 34 as well. Gold. It's pretty expensive, but not really. So I'm using this crafting altar here, and you have to be within range of this thing to be able to make these things. And I'm just gonna hit make 5 of these. Normally I will hit to create all and step away for 10 minutes or so while it makes my alchemy is at 300 from 500 right now because I've been making these potions here. So I can't gain any more craft XP until I get a higher tier recipe. So like maybe the health restorative 6 or the healing elixir 6 and those sort of potions. And what that really is barred by is my level. So I'm not going to pick up the crafting materials.
These ears await
I'm
your
be able
words.
to learn the recipe until I reach a higher level. So let's go back to this health restorative right here. I gotta be level 41 to even learn the recipe from that. So it's pretty much what I've learned about crafting or potions and whatnot, which is really important. You can see I've got these basically health restorative and healing elixir 4 and 5 there, and if I toss that, I don't want that on my hotbar. I want, let's see, health restorative, healing elixir, health restorative. Actually, I want the health restorative a little bit further away from my fingers there. That's the same. Healing elixir 5. That needs to be health restorative 5. There. Okay, so the deal is I can easily get to 5 and 6 with my index finger. It's a little more difficult to get to F5 and F6. It's a little more of a reach for me. So, in fact, I like the idea of moving these over to F3 because these are actually my keyboard more in line with 5 and 6, F3 and F4. So, that's kind of where my healing potions are at. And the deal with these skills down here now is they are tied to my gaming mouse. So I've pretty much got combo skills set up so that I can, for instance, charge across here. So that's why they're on my mouse. Other crafting I've learned a little bit about would be the armor crafting. I was trying to make myself some really good armor, and I think this is pretty much this armor for the lessers deal. I can't make myself the armor that I want for my level. So right now I've got on this level 36 rare curious, and if I go over and try to make something better than that, crafting designs.
Another day, another battle.
I have to find for one. There's a level 35 right there. So say I wanted to make this one. I'm not sure it's better than what I've got on, but it's a level 35 crafted. My class. Just going by the defense and balance modifier, 271 and 315. This has 262 and 300, so it's not quite as good as what I've picked up. This is a level 36 rare drop, and this is a level 35 rare crafted item. But say I wanted to make this, I need a 60 of those marl leather, 2 Emiya runes, 6 Ethel runes, and buy those 2 kits. The problem is that marl leather needs 60 of those. So, without going out of my way just to go out and farm hides, let's see what I've got to make.
For the Federation.
Got 34 of those, and
Well, say something. Respect our Amani ways.
so I guess the point I'm trying to make here is I'm level 37. I still don't have enough of this marl leather to create that level 35 crafted armor. Now, if I had a friend or if I was in a guild and there were players that, you know, needed armor made, I could make lower level players good armor if I could catch them right at level 35 and so on. So I'm going to keep working on my armor crafting. I'm going to keep working on my alchemy because I believe both of those have potential for maybe some in-game crafting. I'm staying away from weapon crafting for the time being because I keep getting these really cool avatar weapons, and I don't see the point of ever making my own weapon right now because every few levels I start picking up these new relic pieces, and right now I'm working on some for. Looks like at level 37 I accessed the next drop set of those. So there you have it. I've got 48 marl leather, 12 short of that, which means I need to pick up 24 more hides. And, hides don't drop in this game like most games do. You can look up the drop list, but it's like a very low drop rate on most mobs. You can go into some dungeons and seem to get quite a few hides that way, but still yet, you might spend an hour in a dungeon and come out with 6 hides or something. So, that's sort of a limitation there on crafting. Armor crafting. I haven't gotten into some of the other crafts because I think it's level bar. Like this etching might be, that might be level 60. I'm not really sure what this Alliance supplies is. I've not found with crafting like that. So, there's still some questions I've got about this. Now, focused on bringing up my armor crafting. One more thing. Crafting's pretty expensive, so you need to be able to identify things in your inventory.
The honor is mine.
That is worth money on their auction system, which is this trade broker guy, right? So I've been selling off some things kind of like this Estel rune. Let's see.
Always good to see a new face. Victory for Valkyr.
Well, I guess it doesn't say what I have sold, but I can tell you one of the things I've sold a lot of.
Allies are always welcome.
This ore in the form of ingots. So, for instance, take that out of my bank.
You new around here? Sorry, lots to do.
Sell. Hold down the shift key before you drag it into this window. You have to choose a quantity. Sell 100 of them at, let's just say, no, let's see, what is the current rate of silver on control? Search that. Search by price. 57 is the cheapest one. 611 for sale. 57. Let's see about the we're selling for about 57.50. 57.50 looks like the bottom of it, so let's go ahead and sell what everyone else is selling. That's 57 gold. Not a subscriber, so it's going to cost me 2 gold in earnest money to post the item in pay. But now I'm going to post up there, and that'll probably sell. I've sold 2 or 3 stacks like that. So that's how I fund my crafting, by selling stuff that I've made on the broker there.
Greetings, soldier.
But I'll get to share it with you. Hope that helps out some. Remember, if you're going to do some crafting, you got to get to this area right here in Wallachia so that you can find these crafting centers. I guess another thing I should mention is this little sign right there that signifies armor, weapon crafting with heavy metals. This is crafting like armor with threads and light armor or medium armor kind of deal. This potion sign here, alchemy. So you got to go into those specific crafting areas to do that specific craft. Whenever you interact with this, it'll bring up your craft menu. You can go to any crafting, but you can only do alchemy at this workbench here. Alright, again, this is Light Wolf. Thanks for watching. Until next time.